Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that.
Cleveland calls timeout. Well, Grant, when you look at these teams, both very scrappy. They're really getting after it on defense right now.
And I love it. I mean, it's actually really refreshing to see. Being that the league has shifted more to being offensive-oriented, this matchup has a bit of an old-school feel to it. So you know I like that. It's going to be fun.
Tatum can't hit.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Knocks it loose. Mobley outside. The three from Okoro. Brogdon with the ball. He's picked up by Garland. The kick out to Williams. To the left wing. And Williams punches it home.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
Allen, left side. Pass to Okoro. Garland scanning the floor. Just 5 on the clock. And Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker. Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Well, the past few years, Jason Tatum has made a concerted effort to attack the rim.
B.A., he has gotten stronger. He has gotten more aggressive. Even with his offhand, Tatum is now special at finishing around the rim. You love this about him. He methodically attacks his weaknesses in order to become complete.
Pass to Williams. Here's Tatum. They get it back.
Well, you've got size and length, so Kristaps Porzingis, the extra possession.
On the wing, Mitchell. To the wing, right side. Outside Garland. Boston with a rebound.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Pass to Williams. Porzingis for 3. Knocks down the long J. Porzingis has got 5 points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Garland. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Well, how about Jaylen Brown in transition, a phenomenal finisher in the open floor.
Pass to Mobley. Here's Okoro. 1:52 left in the first quarter here. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
So both teams changing it up here. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Allen to stop the run. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Well, we see the young star talent for the Cavaliers, Doris, but where do they need to improve?
I think the big challenge is making sure you have quality depth. The East obviously has changed. It's so much tougher than it had been in the past. The back end of that rotation is proving so significant to your success.
Here's Garland. The Celtics making their last shot.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
Outside Porzingis. And a miss there on the triple. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Pass to White. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
And Mobley has got the ball here for the Cavaliers. 11-point game. Left side White. He takes it in. Gets a second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
LeVert goes in. Deflected. Here's Pritchard. Just 3 on the clock. That one's wide left. And so it's the Boston Celtics in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. A big... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Yeah, there are levels to this, and Donovan Mitchell can hurt you from every one. Nice midi there.
Outside Brogdon. Pass to Brown. In. A terrific finisher inside.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And stolen by Brown. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. Brown's got 7 points for the quarter.
How easy does that pull-up jumper look by Jaylen Brown? So tough.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Celtics have terrific depth. They have a number of reserves who could start for other teams. All-star Jason Tatum said those guys sacrificing coming off the bench, I think that just speaks volumes to the commitment that we have to be our best and to playing to our standard every night. Brian?
That's what it takes, Allie, right? Thank you. On the wing, Tatum. Beyond the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
The ability for Jason Tatum to be ready on the catch. Those opportunities make the game a little bit easier.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Known as one of the most successful teams in NBA history, the Boston Celtics continue to add to their legacy, Doris.
Yeah, B.A., this is a roster that completely understands how special it is to play for this organization. They also are mindful of the weight of expectation that comes with it. Championships are their history. Championships are what is expected. That's what you call a whatever it takes mindset. Okoro finds his way to contribute night in and night out.
Outside Brogdon. Back to White. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. Well, if we want to talk about Derek White for a moment, he's become such an effective defender, Graham.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he's got a great mix of awareness and ability. Just an exceptional quickness that allows him to be a disruptor at that end. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
The rebound by Allen. This Cavs squad is struggling. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Mitchell's shot is good.
From three-point range, Donovan Mitchell attacks with reckless abandon. He'll just keep firing, folks.
Pass to Porzingis. Over Okoro. And that one's good. Porzingis has got 9.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Spins. Here's Porzingis. And it's Boston scoring again.
When he needs to get into that mid-range bag, Kristaps Porzingis feels super comfortable.
Right side, Mitchell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Well, Grant, there's one thing Mitchell will always be remembered for by Cavs fans.
Oh, so true, B.A. I mean, 71 points in a game in the 2022-23 season, setting a Cleveland franchise record. And for a franchise that has had so many great players, including the likes of LeBron James.
Kornet sets a screen. Down low. And he dunks it down.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Here's Mobley. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Kornet. Outside, Brown. Offensive board. Five to shoot. Goes back up. 2 points. That one goes. He's got 13.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Back to Garland. The three. Horford pulls it in. And it's the Celtics ball. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. A nice shot by Brown.
Well, I tell you what, speaks to the toughness of Jaylen Brown. That frame is strong.
Here's Mitchell. An easy two on the layup. Mitchell's got 12.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move? And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
It's been all about Jaylen Brown for Boston. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Fires at the elbow. And the Celtics tack on two more.
Jaylen Brown has tightened his handle, and that allows him to be effective as a pick-and-roll option.
And what you love about the Cavs, on most nights, they take really good shots, Grant.
They do, B.A. I mean, I love the way they work the ball into the painted area. And even their guards are constantly penetrating, getting into the paint, creating for themselves and their teammates.
Porzingis misses. And Mobley has got the ball here for Cleveland. Looking to get it going. And Garland with the lay-in. Garland's got his second basket on the night.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy is skilled at creating opportunities.
Outside Porzingis. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And Mobley throws it down.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
Tatum with a screen. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Buries it from three. Tatum's got his third bucket of the night.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Mitchell with the ball. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Pass to Allen. Here's Mobley. Allen on the wing. Over Williams. No good off the back of the rim. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Porzingis sets a screen. Pulls it. Tatum can't hit.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Substitution on the court.
Celtics on D. Here's Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland. In his career, Robert Williams III has proven to be a pretty ferocious defender, Doris.
He has, B.A. He's already got an all-defensive selection to his name. He's a skilled rim protector. He is now a guy you can hand the basketball to offensively, and he can facilitate a little bit, so don't forget about the other end.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Jaylen Brown has shown steady development over his career. He said, quote, every year presents different challenges. I think that's the fun part about basketball, that it's not the same. You got to be flexible, you got to be durable, and you have to be able to grow with the game. Brian?
Allie, he keeps getting better and better. Thanks for that. Good stuff. Pass to Mitchell. That's his sixth make in 11 tries.
One of the real streak scorers in the game. Donovan Mitchell is heated up and percolating.
Here's Tatum with the drive. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
After taking some time to find his rhythm, he's been unstoppable since the break.
Outside Garland. There's a minute 26 left to play in the third. And Grant, you watch Darius Garland. It often looks like he's a step ahead out there.
He's got a great natural feel for the game, B.A. I mean, on the ball, he makes quick reads, and he'll create for himself and others. Off the ball, he always seems to be in the right spot and ready to fire.
Well, we know that injury ended Darius Garland's college career right at its infancy. But this guy smartly used his recovery time to focus on getting ready for the NBA. And boy, he's proven he can be a gifted player.
The three from Mitchell. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Outside Tatum. Jacks up a three. Is rebounded by Okoro.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Strus with the bucket.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Tatum. And they get it back. The rebound by Allen. And here's Mitchell. 19 points in the game. Here's Brogdon. And the layup falls. Brogdon's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring. I just love the ball move.
Tatum with a screen. Takes the three. Hits a three-pointer. Tatum's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Goodness, Jason Tatum from another zip code.
And so it's Boston, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency.
39.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Cleveland with it. They trail by 18. It's LeVert on the wing. Off the mark there with a three. From the high post. And it's Tatum missing. And it's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Shoots over Brown. And that's good from 17 feet. Mitchell's got 23 points.
Well, this guy's so consistent at staying engaged on the offensive end. Is Mitchell a shoot-first guard? You bet.
Brown, that's good.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Outside Strus. Here's Mitchell. Dives for it. It's stolen by Tatum. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And here's Brown for three. And the Celtics another three. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Celtics.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor. Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Shoots. Porzingis. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Now here's Rubio. Pass to Okoro. And the NBA's TV deal expires after next season. What are you hearing about where things are headed, Greg?
Well, B.A., the league seems focused on greater access for the fans, especially the cord cutters. So with more games on broadcast TV and possibly a streaming package as well.
That's right, Celtics fans. Give it up once again for Celtics Entertainment.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Oh, a deep three from Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Fast break, Cleveland. And here's Strus outside. He drops it from range.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
To the inside. Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Back to Okoro. Shot clock at 5. Mobley on a screen. Here's the three. Doesn't go that time. It's been a career of ups and downs for Porzingis, but he seems to have found himself now, Doris.
Well, let's think about the start of his career with the New York organization. He was off to a tremendous start. Then the injury sets in, and obviously there's a physical and mental battle you've got to overcome. But boy, now that he's moved on, he is starting to become a force.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
On the wing, Tatum. Over Rubio. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Here's Porzingis. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Add that to the repertoire of moves on the interior. KP doing work.
Back to Okoro. Outside Rubio. And Grant, the play-in was added after you retired. You wish it was around when you played?
You know, B.A., no. But I do think we could have used it a couple of times in my years in Orlando. But, you know, in all fairness, the play-in is a success as it creates a Game 7 atmosphere. And the NBA really knocked it out the park with this one.
You see the defender unwilling to just give it to Rubio, forces him to the line.
Doris, you think about how the Celtics are built. They make shrewd personnel choices year after year.
They have historically drafted very well. I think the challenge for the Boston Celtics and all organizations, the new implications of the salary cap and player personnel deal. Building teams may look different going forward.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Celtics.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jaylen Brown.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
White with it. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans.
You were too good for me, my dear. Never gave me time of day, my dear. It's okay, things happen for reasons that I think are sure. Yeah, I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me. I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me. I wish I knew. Yeah, I wish I knew you wanted me. I wish I knew you wanted me. Say to me, you still want it? Can I like my bad habit? Would you mind if I tried to make a pass at it? No, you're not too good for me, my dear. Funny you come back to me, my dear. It's okay, things happen for reasons that I can't ignore. Yeah, I wish I knew you wanted me. I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me. You can't surprise a Gemini. I'm everywhere, I'm cross-eyed. Now that you're back, I can decide if I decide if you're invited.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Stockton. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Brown in at the 3. And for Toronto, Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. OG Anunoby is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Poeltl in at the 5.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Siakam. They get it back. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Stockton down low. Guarded by Schroeder.
Well, that was simply a ferocious play that time by Stockton. Gets the ball inside, draws the foul, and still insists on getting the shot up.
And Stockton drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Siakam against Siakam. Goes back up. And it's finished off by Schroeder as he lays it in.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
Three-pointer from Stockton. And Poeltl sends it back. Barnes with it. Pass to Siakam. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And here is Anunoby. Clock is at 3. Here's Schroeder. Goes back up. Wembanyama with the rebound. Schroeder's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Brown. And Barnes sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Siakam sets a screen for Stockton. And stolen by Siakam. Fast break Toronto. Here's Schroeder. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get John Stockton.
Boy, the shifty, quick-footed Schroeder is a great weapon to have. Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, he's a very effective player.
Schroeder hits them both. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Wembanyama, a screen. Shoots over Poeltl. And again, Chicago. No good. Greg talking about Jakob Poeltl. It doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
Stockton passes to Brown. Schroeder against Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Now here's Schroeder. Siakam a screen on Stockton. Here's Schroeder. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
They now take the lead.
And we talk often about Wembanyama's insane lift. There, we see it on the offensive glass.
Siakam kicks to Anunoby. Over in the corner, Barnes. Siakam outside. That three off the mark. And so Stockton will bring it up for Chicago. Wembanyama, a screen on Anunoby. Three-pointer from Stockton. Toronto grabs the miss. Schroeder outside. And too long on the shot.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Left to play in the first. Pass to Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. Siakam pulls it in. Chicago leading. And here is Giddey. Scoreless thus far. Down low and stolen by Siakam. Schroeder outside. Finishes the break with a slam.
Schroeder's ability to accelerate in the open floor, one of his primary advantages as a player.
29 seconds left in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Stockton. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Passes it to Siakam. Back to Barnes. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Stockton to the inside. And finished off by Siakam.
Not much chance of Stockton missing that opening, but he has such great instincts for creating for his teammates.
A good close contest so far as we finish the... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. Dick is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Young in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Hey, one of his main jobs is to knock down threes, and Fisher helps spread the defense by doing so.
Now Dick. Porzingis with the steal. Out to the right wing. Here's Hardy. No good on the triple. Toronto trails by 5. Dick with it, picked up by Stockton. Achua The baseline jumper, no good.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better. And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Walker against Siakam. And no good that time. Walker with some nice D. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Now, here's Achua. He has yet to score, and he's good on the three ball.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Here's Stockton, 4-point game. Plays it up and banks it in.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Young outside. Back to Siakam. Inside. A dunk by Achua.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
On the wing, Fisher. Defended by Trent. Walker with a screen for Stockton. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
And Stockton almost impossible to guard in the pick and roll. When he gets a little daylight, he is always ready to pull the trigger.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. A new group in now for the Raptors. Pirtle is checked in for Achua. Scotty Barnes comes in for Pascal Siakam. Anunoby, he's checked in for Thaddeus Young. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Dick. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Porzingis. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Christian Brown's checked in for Hardy. And Josh Giddey subbed in for John Stockton. Here's Fisher after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Now the pass to Wembanyama. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Wembanyama has got 6.
Defenders try to knock Wembanyama off his rhythm, but he knows it's coming and he's prepared for it.
Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. .141 left to play here in the second quarter. Trent passes to Barnes. Schroeder, left side. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Siakam against Barnes. Back to Fisher. Wembanyama, a screen on Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. Fisher can't hit. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Toronto. They trail by 6. Pass to Trent. 59 seconds left in the first half of the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Hey, it is never easy guarding Pirtle. He's got so many moves and a lot of ways to get defenders to foul.
Siakam is checked in for Trent. 56 seconds left now here in the second. Fisher against Schroeder. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles, really, since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
Now here's Barnes. Hasn't made one yet. He tries for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And he drives in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Stockton's checked in for Chicago. Toronto trails by 8. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Poeltl. Schroeder against Stockton. Siakam outside. Raptors moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. This is a Anunoby. Over Giddey. And the Raptors miss again. He gets it up. No good on the last second attempt there.
Good hustle that time on the defensive end from Dennis Schroeder, making the effort to stop the shot.
And so it's Chicago in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Right back after this break. And we've got third quarter basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. Josh Giddey is out there with Stockton. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Brown in a small forward. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, you see Stockton's burst. It's deceptive but effective. He can leave you in a cloud of dust if you're not careful.
Poeltl with a screen on Stockton. Rear passes to Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Poeltl against Wembanyama. Stockton outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Stockton. Takes it out to Siakam. Siakam, a screen on Schroeder. 3-pointer from Stockton. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Now here's Barnes, and he banks in the layup.
And when Poeltl sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
And Stockton, here we go. The pass to Giddey. Siakam, a screen on Anunoby. Giddey, the pass to Siakam.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
For Chicago, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. Second free throw, no good. Toronto trails by 6. Now, here's Anunoby. Missed inside. Here's Brown. Pass to Siakam. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Poeltl's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Schroeder against Siakam. Schroeder kicks to Poeltl. Pass to Siakam. Down low. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Chicago leading by 6. Stockton looking around. Fast break Toronto. And stolen by Stockton. Passes it to Brown. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. And it's the Raptors ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. The pass to Barnes. Poeltl inside. Giddey defending. Out left to the wing. And a wide open look for Siakam. Good on the triple. Siakam's got 5 now.
And that's not an easy shot for a big. Siakam showing his comfort level from anywhere.
The Raptors making a switch here. Trent's checked in. Fisher's checked in for Chicago. Here's Fisher. 5 points in the game. Wembanyama, a screen on Schroeder. And here's Fisher outside. And again, Chicago. No good. Toronto trails by 3. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
Now, here's Achua. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Wembanyama down low. Covered by Achua. Basket good. 10 points for him.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Trent against Giddey. Here's Anunoby. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And it's Giddey in the corner. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Fisher against Schroeder. Pocket 6. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Trent against Giddey. Now, here's Trent. Tight defense on him. Three-pointer. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Chicago leads by 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. Gary Trent is out there with Dick, and it's Young in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
Chicago making a switch here. Walker's checked in, and he's good on the second.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Trent against Fisher. To the inside. Fades away. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Derek Fisher. Porzingis has got his first bucket in this one. Here's Dick. He's defended by Stockton. For 3, Siakam. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Stockton with it. He's picked up by Dick. Fisher against Trent. Outside, Fisher. Over Trent. Fisher can't hit.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Siakam inside the 3-point line. Walker with the rebound. And so Stockton will bring it up for Chicago. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Walker finds Stockton. Screen by Porzingis. Now here's Stockton. D right on him. Back to Walker. Over Trent. That one off the back iron and out. Dick with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And you know, as good as Young can be in the open court, doesn't quite carry over to his free throw shooting.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Chicago.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And all game long, they worked the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
Wembanyama, a screen on Schroeder. Stockton passes to Wembanyama. That's no basket. His third miss in 8 tries. Anunoby has the open look. Nailed from three-point land.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Yeah, I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
Siakam against Siakam. Over Siakam. Siakam misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. Young outside. Screen by Siakam. Pass to Schroeder. Dishes it to Pirtle. Inside. Here's Siakam. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. That's 7 points for Siakam.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
Wembanyama finds Siakam. Off target with his three. Toronto trailing. Siakam with it. Now guarded by Siakam. That evens the score.
Boy, Thaddeus Young showing you that he's a guy you can count on when things get tight. Big hoop there.
Siakam passes to Brown. Siakam sets a screen for Giddey. And stolen by Siakam. Pass to Young. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Barnes is checked in for the Raptors. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the last break, listened in on Darko Rajakovic talking to his team. Now, Coach told his guys it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Siakam. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Here's Chicago. Wembanyama, a screen on Schroeder. Stopped in the pass to Wembanyama.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Toronto calls timeout. They trail by 2. 26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Chicago on defense. The lead is 2. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Siakam against Siakam. The kick out to Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. Now Schroeder to take the lead. The three won't fall. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
Man, you know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is
Goldstein, Kobe Bryant Nikes, purple gold strings, Kobe in the game, dunking on the whole team. Black Mamba, attack conquer, basketball beast, rap monster, crossover good, a turnaround jumper, or just drive the lane and dunk on dunkers. You know where it's going down, yo. This is the Lake Show, but don't drown, though. I call him King Bryant, now let the crown show. Watch me get him like Kobe, yeah. Sick with it, no COVID, yeah. Black clouds break open, yeah. Rain down black roses, yeah. I smell the rose and I'm focused, yeah. The game's cold, but I'm frozen, yeah. The lanes are closed, but I'm bowling, yeah. All mine, but no cobras, all around, no borders. All eyes take notice, recognize my importance. Never, I'm immortal. Got the culture on my shoulder. I see the vultures flying over. So now we marching like we soldiers until we walking like we strolling, yeah. 60 points in my last game, like that's game, yeah. Yerk. Put 5 rings on my last name. Oscar could have been my first. On one leg, on my last leg, on the last shot, that's work. No Achilles heel, like toe field, it's the last dance, like hard to go beating on my chest and goes right tat. This is black entertainment, baby. This is black power status, yeah. 2 fingers for the mama, see them screaming black mama matters, yeah. Heart goes out to Vanessa and the whole black mama family. BMF, hard to go beating on my chest and it goes right tat, yeah. This is black entertainment, baby. This is black power status, yeah. 2 fingers for the mama, see them screaming black mama matters, yeah. Heart goes out to Vanessa and the whole black mama family. BMF, BMF, on BET, yeah, we the best, we the best. On GOD, yeah, we there, yes, we there. GOAT like Kobe B. Rest in power and soul for peace. Black Lives Matter fact. As a matter of fact. Yeah.
Hear that rumble. Hear that rumble, yeah.
Run for them life. When I step into the jungle, so they wanna group up. They better move up, never gonna win a Royal Rumble. But when I come through, you know what I love to.
Squeeze.